Hi traders, this is another tutorial from Forex Academy. The Forex market is a perfect market to scalp because of the trading off the daily requires work off a very large stop, sometimes a minimum of 200 pips. And it may get stuck in a trade literally for 2 weeks period and may be in the negative that whole period waiting for price to come around. It becomes really complex. So one of the benefits of hourly scalping strategy is that it allows us to work with a very tight stop. What this means to the trader is less risk. We can look to maximize our profit, and it allows us to be in the market for shorter periods of time. And the benefits of this is psychologically. There's less stress and anxiety whenever we can be in a trade for a shorter period of time. And a scalper generally has a number of profitable trades where each day you end up in a positive and on occasion you'll have a loss. So the Forex market is a perfect market to trade because of the consistent range-bound conditions. So using any type of swing trade or trend trading method, giving the current conditions that we have on this pair, this is the Australian Swiss, there's no trade here, not until it broke the lows of this and there was a breakout, and yes, there was a trade there. But during this period there's no trade. But on the scalping technique, we can go in where price reverses at the top of the range and at the bottom of the range. And if we look at the daily chart, it may seem like these trades are not possible. But if we look at the hourly chart on the right hand side on this pair, this is a sideways condition that we saw in the daily chart. And we have many solid moves that were short-lived, so the entire move was less than a few hours. Another benefit of scalping is that we can literally plan our trades. You cannot plan when a trend is going to occur. We can look when the signs are going to develop, but with scalping we can learn to understand and interpret price action and plan our entry. So it doesn't have to be time-intensive process. And this is one of the misconceptions, that swing trading is less intensive because you place a trade and come back a couple of days later and see how much money you made. And it's difficult if there hasn't been any move that extended in 2 days or a number of weeks on this pair. And this is a 2-week period where the market just was range bound. And the reality is that scalping is less intensive. If you sleep better at night because you're not holding positions for long periods of times. We know that the major moves happen over 2 or 3 hours to 4 hours, and you just place a trade and place a profit target.